His meow. Oh, look. Oh. I miss those days.
Okay, so she's here. Let's make sure I can hear everything and stuff.
He's getting his birthday treats. Well, his everyday treat. Oh, look at that one.
Okay. So talk normally. I'm trying to check, make sure the mic's working.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful 70-some degree here today. Sunshine, breeze, cool, just very pleasant. Wish every day was like this for the rest of our days.
Yep, it sounds good. Mic's in a good spot. Okay, so. Oh, she's looking away. And I think, good day to you too.
Okay.
Okay, so.
All right, I'm ready. He got his treats.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Is Rocket ready?
Should he be on the lap so he can see too?
He can't see.
No, well, you said, is he ready?
Well, he's standing there acting like he wants something more.
Well, I put down some breakfast for him.
Okay. Breakfast at any time. Okay, so I guess we should get started officially. So once again, happy Wednesday, everyone. And it's again Rocket's 17th birthday. And so what's he getting for breakfast? What's he getting for dinner tonight? Hot dog?
He loves hot dogs, so I'll give him a hot dog.
Get hot dog for dinner.
Hot dog and chicken.
Did Rocket prepare his speech? His speech being snoring when he sleeps, right? He doesn't really bark that much anymore. I can't remember last time I really heard him bark.
Just one.
I mean, other than him whining and stuff when you're not here, I haven't really heard him bark.
I don't know if it takes more energy to bark, and that's why he doesn't do it.
I don't think he has a reason to bark.
Yeah.
So, anyway, what else? How's Scout?
I have no idea. I haven't seen her in ages since she moved.
It has been 18 months.
Oh, has it? Okay.
It's been 18 months since she's been gone.
Wow.
Time flies when she's not here.
Sure does. I hope she's doing okay.
18 months of no Scout. Hey, zombie, welcome back. Okay, so want to get started?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so this is going to be a slideshow and stuff for pictures and just looking at pictures. So these first three pictures are from the very first night or day they were with us. This, of course, the infamous one. Before Mrs. Gimpy, the Scout. No, I don't, Jeff. She knows that would be a lie. These are that's the first video, and the pictures were the earliest pictures. Actually, the very first picture. Let's go back to that one actually real quick. This picture is the very first picture we took of them. And this is when they were eating their dinner in the kitchen, and then we took some more pictures and that kind of stuff. But those are for two of the earliest pictures, and the videos the first video. So small. They weighed less than 3 pounds, which is what, kilo and a half. They weighed less than a kilo and a half, so less than 3 pounds. And that's about what, 2 years old, roughly? Maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I would think so.
Somewhere around 2 years old.
Hello.
This is actually their 5th birthday. That's Mickey and Rocket at 5. about the same time period. These are going to be somewhat out of order for the most part, but you can talk too. That's why you're here. Oh, this video has never been seen by you guys.
Oh, look how beautiful. My goodness. Oh, how I wish I could go back. Maybe I'll go back.
This video has never been seen before outside of us. Never before seen on stream.
This was at the park. Dog park. See that bench there? That people would lay a jacket up there or something, and immediately Rocket would go jump up there and lay on that person's jacket. He was Prince Rocket. Anything that's soft, he eyed it and he was on it.
Oh, keep forgetting. Here, listen. I'm wearing the headphones, but I've heard these videos before.
Oh, okay.
Are there any rules regarding walking the dogs in the park? In that particular situation, no, that was a dog park. But usually if you, here in California, or at least the San Diego area, if you take the dogs to a park, they're supposed to be leashed.
Yes.
And they're usually not allowed on most beaches outside of certain time periods. Or they're only allowed on beaches outside of time periods, like before like 7 in the morning and after 6 at night or something like that. But during the normal hours when people would be at the beach, dogs aren't allowed on the beach typically.
But there are some beaches where they, it's all enclosed, so you can.
Yeah,
they're
dog
off
beaches.
leash.
Dog beaches. Yeah. This video is somewhat newer. This video, I think, is like 3 years old now, 3 or 4 years old.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Not the Sherpas, because it's freezing cold here, you know. So cold. How quickly did Rocket accelerate to your home and you? Or acclimate to our home and us?
Gosh.
Define acclimate. Suckering Mrs. Gimpy to sleep on the floor because they didn't want to sleep on the floor by themselves?
Well, they always
First night.
Sleeping with us. So,
The first couple of nights, Mrs. Gimpy slept on the floor with them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't going to, but she did. Is the tongue out? The tongue is always out. It's right there. You can see it. It's right there. And yes, I do take minute-long videos of dogs sleeping. Is he snoring?
Mm-hmm.
Of course he is.
You can hear the snore.
How often does he snore? Every time he sleeps.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the couch isn't good enough. He's got to have a blanket, too. Oh, look, speak of the devil.
Scout wasn't afraid of anything.
I still say she couldn't see through the door.
I don't know.
She doesn't really react to movement on the other side of the door. That's the thing. And there's the tongue.
I like how they look away because she's staring in, so they just kind of...
They're looking at me.
Oh, okay.
They're not looking away from her. They're looking at me. This is before they were mostly deaf and mostly blind. So this is, I mean, this is a good 4 or 5 years ago.
There's the lizard tongue.
See, they see her, but I don't think she really sees them.
I don't know. She's looking up at him.
Kind of.
Hi.
Hey, Ring, welcome back.
She's not looking straight forward. She's looking up. So she sees them. Yes.
I like how it changes.
Lizard tongue.
It changes from the big long, tongue coming out till the little the lizard / snake tongue wiggle.
Yeah.
Oh look, they're little red jackets.
I'm so glad I got those pictures at the park because it was fall and all those leaves.
There's no leaves there.
Well, there's more pictures where there's leaves everywhere on the ground. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful in their jackets.
Oh look, it's a different jacket. That's number 3 so far we've seen.
It's reversible. It's a puffer jacket and a warm jacket.
Mm-hmm. Did they ever wander outside of your home on their own? No.
No.
They've contemplated it a couple of times.
See all the leaves.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is winter. This isn't actually fall. This is winter.
Mm-hmm. No, if they were ever outside our home, I'd be like, my heart would be.
However,
going.
I keep forgetting about this one. Remember over in Arizona?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
This is about back around 2008 or so. We were over Arizona for Christmas time, and it's where my mom and my grandparents were at the time. And one night, Mrs. Gimpy and I, we took my grandparents out to dinner. And Mickey and Rocket were with us, and my mom, and we were staying with my mom, so her job was to babysit them. And after dinner, we come pulling up to the house, and my mom's all freaking out and stuff, and she goes, "They escaped." And I'm all, "What?" She goes, "Like, they escaped." At some point, somebody went to the front door for some reason, and they both ran out at the same time, and they were running up and down the street and whatever. Mickey almost got hit by a car. My mom actually was able to get close enough to him, and she tried to pick him up, and he bit her, and all this other fun stuff. It's worse, but obviously she got him back. But that was the only time.
That's high anxiety, I would say.
Look, it's a different cat.
Yeah, that's Stormy. Yes. To be left alone with her, they probably thought we were leaving or something. I don't know. And
yeah, she wasn't alone.
I know, but they thought we were going to just leave, and they didn't want any part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a scary.
Look. Don't they
look
look
the
happy?
bath, yeah.
The trolley.
Oh, it was, it's called Pet Rover. It's online.
What?
The dog trolley.
What's a dog trolley?
The trolley that they're in, the little stroller.
Oh, stroller.
Yeah. It's called Pet Rover. They're great, and they have all different sizes. This one was an extended one. You can extend them because, the two of them, I wanted them to be comfortable. And they're great strollers. They go off. Their wheels can go off-road or on the dirt path. Handle it really easy. They're really nice.
There's a little story with this picture. This was a Christmas thing we were kind of doing a few years back. And it just so happened that Mrs. Gimpy had this bag in the background. It says over on our love seat, and this was the dog who used to sleep a lot. And Mickey was actually laying right in front of it, and we got a picture of that. And it's really good Christmas card type stuff. And it's like, oh, we should get Rocket in front of it too. And we should put this little Christmas monkey down there because that's one of the Christmas presents from a couple of years back. And Mickey, we put it in front of Mickey. He didn't care about it. Rocket, you can't tell here, but he's eyeballing it. And as soon as we click the picture, he reaches over and starts shaking it around in his head, trying to kill it and stuff, getting his revenge on his little Christmas toy. You can sort of see it in his face.
Yeah, every time I would bring home a new toy for them, they would lick it. They'd take it and they go lick, lick, lick. They lick that thing. Oh my gosh. You'd think it just came out of the washer. Isn't that beautiful? All the leaves.
Winter. Oh, this is
chicken.
Eating chicken on the couch because, spoiled. Can't be eating it on the floor. Did you have any problems with driving them around in your car? No.
No.
No, they were very good in the car.
Mickey would always love to see where he was going, so he'd jump up on the, what is it called? That, next to the driver, there's that little console.
Yeah, the console.
He put his two front legs up there and just look around and turn his head like, where are we? Where are we going? And smell.
This video's only like a couple of years old. Hey, Mozart, welcome back. Yes, happy birthday, Rocket. Where is he anyway? Is he in here?
Yep. I think he's.
No, he's not in here. I think he went out into the living room.
He might be eating.
Okay, it's okay.
Unless
Hey,
he's
look,
over there.
mall time.
Oh, that's the mall.
Where did you bring him the furthest? Went travel-wise? Arizona.
Yeah.
About a 6-hour drive with Mrs. Gimpy and the dogs in the car. I can do it in a little over 5, but with them in the car, it takes about 6. It's true, you know.
Yeah, they have to stop and use the bathroom.
They being her.
All of us.
Some trip? It's 331 miles door to door, which is 450, 460 kilometers to my mom's place from here.
This is a different dog park. Where are you going? Come on. Let's go this way. Come on.
No grass, though, really, right? It's all this stuff.
Well, they used to have grass, and I think they took it out because it was too expensive to grow grass in there. So.
Too expensive to keep it alive.
Yeah.
The water. Where's this?
Wood Glen.
Wood Glen, okay.
Oh, what's that?
What's what?
Did he have an itch there?
I don't know. A little late to notice. This video is pretty old, too.
Well, I'm sure I saw it back then.
Do you ever teach the dogs any tricks?
Lay down.
Sit, lay down, up, get on furniture, off to get off furniture. No, maybe. Taught Rocket to play fetch, as in he would actually go after stuff and bring it back. And Mickey never did. But Mickey, I taught him how to announce my presence when I'm coming into a room, which he was very good at.
Oh, speak.
Oh, yeah, speak. Yeah, Mrs. Gimpy loved that one. I teach them both how to speak. Tell me
Speaking meaning
if they want something, they would bark.
Yeah.
So you just hold something up, go, you want it? They'd bark.
Oh, and go get squirrel, lizard,
Oh,
squirrel hole.
yeah, she taught him some nasty
Go get
stuff.
squirrel hole.
That's not really a trick, but
Well, and then they go digging. And they get the little dirty noses, which were so cute. Seems like I could just grab them.
do they listen? Not anymore. They're deaf. Well, sorry. Rocket doesn't listen. Mickey's not around anymore. But they're 17 years old. And don't see very well, don't hear very well. We actually tested Rocket's hearing yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Because Mrs. Gimpy was trying to tell me that he can hear. And I go, I bet he can't hear a word you're saying. She goes, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I go, I'll tell you what. You get up behind him and you clap really loud behind him so he can't see you and see what he does. And so she did. And what's he do? He just looks around like, where'd that come from? So don't tell me he can hear.
I don't know. It might have been 16 years old.
What? When they started losing their hearing? Probably late 15.
Yeah, 15, 16. Yeah, around 15, 16.
I would say late 15 is when it really became noticeable to us. When they started, not seeing so well and not hearing so well. I don't know why I included this video.
We had the park all to ourselves.
It's life. It happens. I mean, it happens to people too. I mean, a lot of people lose their hearing and sight as they get older. How did you manage to run after them during all those years? That's what a leash is for. You don't run after them. You leash them so you don't have to run after them.
Although one time we were...
My favorite picture. So this is how every night for me, basically, was it either at this end of the couch or the other end of the couch. And this was what it was. Mickey laying on my legs and Rocket next to me. Mrs. Gimpy's incredibly jealous of this because they would never do this for her.
Although there was...
You don't listen? There's more stuff coming up.
Oh, okay. There was hardly anything.
Yeah, I know. But there's more stuff. We're not done yet. We still got
Although there was some times when we went to a beach and there was a guy on a skateboard and Mickey got loose. That scared me.
Well...
He went after... Oh, boy. He went after him.
Bad file.
And I ran so fast I fell.
What the hell? I don't know what happened. Those files were working. Oh, look, it's Rocket sleeping again with his tongue out. It's so shocking, so different. What the hell? These were working earlier. I don't know what the deal is. I think those are corrupted or something. Somehow. Well, no, actually it was weird. They're not really... What the deal is there?
What?
Hey, Battle, welcome back. He's drunk because he's sleeping with his tongue hanging out. That's what drunks do. Well, he does like his whiskey.
Well, he can't hold his liquor.
No, he cannot hold his liquor. What are they sniffing?
Mickey and Rocket at the park right after.
Is this another dog park? Can't tell.
Grooming at Pa's place. Yeah, you got a nice bath, and then we went to Petco to pick up some vitamins.
One of the rare older pictures where they're actually laying somewhat close to each other. When they were younger, they usually saw each other as pillows, but as they got older, that space got wider and wider.
They used to hold the same stick together and run, and their tails would be going both at the same time, and their butts would be going side to side. They were so cute. We have video of that, don't we?
Just a few.
holding onto the same stick. So cute.
Mickey was a little cold, so he needed a towel over him. Hell, there's Rocket dreaming. And if I remember right, the reason that towel moved is because Rocket was, or not Rocket, Mickey was readjusting his legs.
Mm.
Did they manage to catch any squirrels? No. Came close a couple of times, but
Really close.
really, really close. Totally weren't numb after all the dogs had gone. No, never. My legs never went long. Yep, numb.
No, where they used to catch or run after the squirrels all the time, it's all fenced. And if there was no fence, they probably would have caught them. But, they managed to go through those little holes in the fence or whatever. That's the reason. Yeah, if they would have done that, they would have went up to the street, and probably that was a busy street, so that wouldn't have been good. No, they never really jumped very high, huh? They never really jumped.
Yes, they did.
Well, up and down off the couch and the bed, but not really a fence.
I don't know. Oops. Not sure why those pictures aren't working. Look, there he is. So this video is one of the newer ones. This is only from what? February? March?
Hey, Bessie. You mind if I get her in the video? You mind if I get her in the video?
I don't know when the way.
Yeah, when it was
Dear
raining,
buddy,
February.
look.
Oh, look, new friend.
That's Bessie. They all got along together.
You know who it is. Hey, boy. Oh, my sweet love. My sweet love.
Was Mickey there too?
This is all post Mickey. Wasn't there a Spike Lee movie about that? Papillons can't jump. Oh, Papillons can jump. Welcome back, Greg. Come on. These were fine.
Yeah, he could still smell. I don't know how strong, but
No, his smell works pretty good.
he could still smell.
He identifies pretty much everything by smell these
Yeah.
days. You can tell he doesn't really see too well because he'll see
Look at you go.
either one of us
My
at a
goodness.
distance, and he'll come
You're so
walking up
fast.
and he'll sniff one.
Faster
and-
than I am.
If it's the person he was looking for, he hangs around. If it wasn't, he goes around. He turns around, and goes someplace else. So that's what he does. Basically, he just wanders around. He does laps around the house to see where everybody is, make sure we're both still here. And if he's
I know
already
the way
determined
home.
one person's already in the house, and he goes looking for
I'm
something.
thirsty.
Okay, there you are. Look, he's trying to escape.
He can move pretty fast. He wants to.
He's keeping that leash pretty tight, so...
Hmm?
He's keeping the leash pretty tight. There's not a lot of slack there. That means he's walking faster than you are. Or trying to.
Well, it was kind of hard to do with the phone in my hand. If I
Yeah.
had a longer lead, probably been easier.
We need to get one of those little phone handle things that people have. Excited about something? Yeah, we can't really figure out what he's excited about. That's the funny part.
Probably getting a treat or something, or
But the thing is these
home?
videos, he's not really headed home though.
yeah, I don't know.
This isn't exactly where we live. So.
Must be all that protein. Because the vet said make sure he has high protein and low fat. So he's burning his energy.
This is at the mall. This is actually the reason why you're not supposed to take him to strange places, because he's too anxious here.
Yeah.
Because again, he can't see, he can't really hear. All he can do is smell, and it's all kinds of new odors and smells for him. So, oh look, more rain.
You want to go this way?
Yeah, we had a lot of rain this year.
That's a different jacket.
Well, that's the reversible one.
One of them.
No, there's only one reversible one.
Is there?
Mm-hmm. The other side is flannel. That's puffer.
Goes. Dragging you along.
I know. I just let him leave me. He just goes wherever he wants. Yeah. He'd really be in style.
He's fast. He moves when he wants to. Didn't he used to be terrified of those drains, though?
No, the one that's open.
You
The
mean
grates that are, yeah. He used to, but he probably can't see it. Mickey'd love to go over there and bark. I think he actually saw some raccoons. I think I even saw some raccoons in there one time. He would always want to go check them out.
Yes, he's barking at the Teenage Mutant Turtles, right? But in this case, they're raccoons or possums, more than likely.
Let me fix your jacket. Oh, there
He's
you
doing
go.
this for dog.
Good boy. That's better. Yeah, that's better.
Mr. Splinter was a rat. True. Him? Well, we have rats, but they're not in this area. They're in the garages and stuff. But they're not here. Most of the animals you're going to run into here are going to be possums and raccoons in the drains. But there's rabbits running around, lizards.
There used to be rabbits, but
birds.
they spray that poison in the grass or whatever, so there's no more rabbits. I used to see dead rabbits. They eat the grass. And, yeah, so there's no more rabbits.
Still lizards, though. See those from time to time. Do our rats have health bars? I don't know. It's not that big of a pest compared to other. I know that's the weird part. I think that rabbits dying was more of a side effect because of what they use on the grass.
Spray on the grass, yeah. Yep.
I think it was just a horrible side effect. It's not like there's tons of them either. It's like you'd see them like once in a while. There weren't that many here ever. So
I brought carrots sometimes, and some other people said they used to throw carrots too.
you have hedgehogs, which is very weird since it's a lively urban place. Hedgehogs, it must be different. This is Rocket sleeping. This video isn't that old either.
Mm-mm.
Actually, all of this stuff is just within the last few months.
Yeah.
At this point, this is all new stuff. I don't know if you can see the tongue or not, though. It's pretty hidden. Well, look, he's living on a hill near a forest. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
We have lots of wildlife here, actually. Believe it or not, it's just that where we are exactly, it's just they don't come up here that often.
Well, we have some preserves, and right across the street is where a lot of the wildlife is. There's a lot of wildlife over there.
Yeah, we've done the MS walks the last few years. There's lots of stuff right there because it's right on a river.
Yeah.
Well, it's a river, sort of. It's not a real river. It's just a spot in the ground where there's water. It's a river bed, but it's not much of a river.
Yeah, it's all open field and.
Oh, you guys aren't seeing this problem, which is good. Problem is, why won't this come up? So those are the garages where the rats live.
Yeah, people must be keeping food inside there.
The rats do rat things. They not just food, they go in for materials for nesting and whatever, and there's lots of stuff like that in garages.
Yeah.
And this is just Rocket walking Mrs. Gimpy.
Well, he doesn't like to go the way I go, so I just let him lead now. I go, okay, go wherever you want to go. So he leads me. It was interesting, though, that whole time we were at the mall that day. He was, he gets so stressed out. I thought it'd be okay, but the whole time I tried to get him to go to the bathroom. He'd never go to the bathroom. As soon as I got home that day, which it had been a while, at least a couple hours when we were there, first thing he did was go to the bathroom.
Let's see, the funny part, though, is and this is the newest video. Dunk.
Oh, into the camera.
Yep.
No, it's just that he didn't know where he was, and I think it stressed him out. He smelled there's a lot of smells in the mall. Not only of food, but people and all kinds of different stuff. So he just maybe scared him or something. I don't know.
So that's pretty much it. Unless you want to look at older videos and stuff. Look at more older stuff. We can watch a slideshow. Talk about that.
Mickey and Rocket.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah, we can watch Mickey and Rocket.
Can you watch pictures or videos?
Videos.
Videos.
Oh, you like the pictures? He likes pictures.
Oh, Jeff's here, right?
Oh, the kitties. Couldn't figure out what they were.
So determine this video is
10 years old at least, right?
it's 11 or 12 years old. It's at least 10 years old, but it's probably closer to 12. Or as I like to call it, my blackmail videos. Why are they my blackmail videos, dear? Would you like to explain to them why they would be considered blackmail?
Because they weren't supposed to be in the house.
Yeah. What's not supposed to be in the house?
The cats or the dogs.
There we go. Oh, and this is not our house, obviously. This is her parents' house. It's their kittens. Mrs. Gimpy was babysitting for a weekend. This is how she thought she would do it.
Well, you know what? They shouldn't be outside in a cage. They have wildlife there, and
I
something
know.
can come grab them.
I'm not disagreeing. Not disagreeing.
And they can't defend themselves.
Oh, their mom couldn't do it all either. I mean, hell, you stole them all. She didn't even notice.
Well, she's probably taking a break.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, thank goodness. Take over for a while. Let me rest.
There's not that many. And Rocket loved kittens.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he loved kittens.
He was all over him.
Any animal that's smaller than him and wasn't aggressive, he loved.
Yeah. I wonder what he was thinking in that sweet little head of his.
Something's not. Well, because remember, he's terrified of everything, of other animals. He's not, other than Mickey and kittens.
Well, not terrified. He's just not really.
He doesn't feel safe around animals of the same size or larger. Oh, speak of the devil.
Hey, sweetie.
He just wandered in. The thing, this isn't even their first kittens. That's the funny part. Because their mom was their first kitten.
Oh, Victoria, yeah.
Because about a year or so before she spent a week with us when she was about the same age as these kittens. And that was actually the first exposure to a kitten, and they get along pretty well with her, except for that time Mickey tried to kill her, but, no big deal. Give him some pets from the chat. Ooh, Rocket? Oh, he doesn't want any of that stuff. Rocket is the worst lapdog ever. Mickey is probably the best. Rocket is the worst. Rocket is not, he's not a cuddly dog. He really isn't. He may come up and lay next to you, but usually he doesn't lay up against you. He doesn't lay in your lap unless there's a reason, like he's afraid of something. If you lay down on the floor, he may come and lay close to you, but he won't lay next to you.
Yeah.
And up on the couch and stuff, he would lay up against you. He did, with me all the time. He'd lay up against my legs and stuff, but he wouldn't actually get in my lap like Mickey would. And he's just that way. He's just not. He just sucks as a lapdog.
And Mickey, just lay at your legs.
Well, see, the big irony here, though, is Rocket loves people. Mickey doesn't. Or didn't.
Mickey likes people.
Nah, not until they bribe him sufficiently. I mean, Mickey avoided people until he trusted them, and trusting meaning that they gave him food. Rocket, he just likes people. I mean, if you're a stranger, he he wants to come up and see what you got for him, and he's not afraid to do it. And you know, he's just more friendly to people. But Mickey was the better lap dog. Rocket is not a good lap dog, and you would think that it should be the other way around, but it's just not. Where is he? He just came
Behind
back.
us.
Oh, is he?
Oh, in the
No,
hallway.
there he goes again. He's wondering where we are because we're not. Mrs. Gimpy usually isn't in here at this time of day, so he's confused.
So he's like, ah.
So you're not in your office. What's going on?
And he just went in there.
Yeah, he's looking. Goofy looking kittens. Same as Rocket. Super social, but never cuddly. There you go.
Hi, sweetie, right here. Right here. Yeah. So what are you doing in there?
You just whine?
Yeah. Let me get him on my lap.
Did he have breakfast?
Yeah, I put it down for him.
Okay.
Come here, sweetie.
Start. She's like, God, petty dog.
It's okay. He's okay, my dear.
Pops like a rat though if you try and pick him up. Rocket does what I call sandbag mode. When you pick him up, he just goes limp. He doesn't flop around or anything. He just goes limp, and it's really hard to carry him around because he's basically just a sandbag, a 12-pound sandbag. Huh. Oh, and then there's the yawn. Every time Mrs. Gimpy picks him up, he yawns. So I want nothing to do with this, and he just yawns. Oh, look, who's that dear?
No, that's Geo.
That's a
Hi,
kid
Geo.
like her parents kept. She's still around. Usually. Mrs. Gimpy's.
She's a good cat.
Yeah, that's Scout's replacement. In Mrs. Gimpy's heart. Not in our house, but in Mrs. Gimpy's heart. Oh, and this was also, the first time that the kittens met Mickey and Rocket. And they hadn't seen each other since just what? A couple months back? When you took
Hey,
Rocket over
bag
there?
of water. It is time to
Yeah.
take a break. Go stretch your legs.
I don't know if
Your
maybe
next break is in 1 hour.
what her eyesight is like, because I was sitting on the little couch bench out there, and I had Rocket with me, and Geo was just laying there, and she looked over, and I thought she saw me, and I go, oh, maybe she's okay with Rocket and stuff. And then she'd start coming over closer and closer, and all of a sudden the hiss came out. Hiss in the face, the claws and everything. And I'm like, oh, maybe her eyesight is not what it used to be.
He probably wasn't moving, that's why.
Oh, probably.
And she wasn't expecting anything to be there.
Yeah.
So you got to remember that. She's not used to you bringing stuff along like that.
And I just said, no, Geo, don't you do it. No. And then she ran off. But she's not used to dogs around there anyway.
Right. Well, yeah,
They don't have any dogs.
that was a surprise. You crushed her little heart.
Yeah, I know.
Rocket, of course, doesn't care. He didn't even notice.